You may have seen many wealthy and influential individuals in the world, and you might have heard a lot about them. However, in today's video, when we talk about the person, we can perhaps say that he is the most extravagant person in the world. The estimation of his extravagance can be made from the fact that this person is constantly surrounded by numerous girls throughout the day. The girls are often seen accompanying him, and he is so fond of indulgence that parties continue in his house for 24 hours. In addition to luxurious mansions, he also has several luxury cars. Apart from cars, he owns a private jet and several bodyguards. Perhaps you were not familiar with this extravagant person before, but let me tell you that his name is Dan Bilzerian. This person spends money on girls like water, in addition to his cars and luxurious lifestyle. After witnessing his extravagant life, undoubtedly, a common question arises in everyone's mind: where does he get so much money from, and why does he engage in such frivolous spending? He became rich by winning millions of dollars in gambling and suddenly transformed into a wealthy individual. Once he became rich, he started his extravagant lifestyle, and when the world saw the images of his luxurious and indulgent life on social media, they too couldn't resist being impressed. That's why, in addition to a large number of young girls, more than 32 million people follow him on Instagram. That's why he is also known as the Instagram King. Due to his lavish lifestyle and indulgence, Dan gained popularity on Instagram. In 2013, he also launched his product called Ignite, which further intensified the abundance of wealth in his life and attracted more girls towards him. Observing Dan's extravagant lifestyle, every girl desires to be a part of it and wishes to have a connection with him. According to a report, Dan's net worth is now more than $200 million American dollars. It's astonishing that in one night of poker in 2013, Dan earned approximately $11 million. After amassing such great wealth, Dan traveled to Mexico to indulge in his newfound riches. With his earnings, he purchased a magnificent mansion in Hollywood Hills, where he currently resides. This place is highly sought after, even by the world's wealthiest individuals, and is home to many prominent Hollywood stars. In addition to this, Dan has cultivated a distinct image for himself in the media. The videos and images uploaded on his Instagram account reveal how he lives like a king. Most of his pictures showcase him alongside various girls, adding to the extravagant persona he portrays. Dan was born in September 1990 in Florida to a wealthy businessman father and an aristocratic family. Since childhood, Dan lived in a very large house where he had all the facilities like a swimming pool, basketball court, and water slide. Growing up, Dan became accustomed to a luxurious lifestyle. He had everything he desired since childhood. However, like every person, he faced some challenging days in his life. When he grew up, his father went to jail due to tax evasion, and everything fell apart. Dan's father was a military officer and even participated in the Vietnam War. That's why there were also weapons used in the war present in their possession. Dan decided to join the army like his father, but due to certain reasons, he was also discharged from the military. After being discharged from the army, this person set out once again in search of his new destination. During this time, the idea came to his mind to experience the joys of college life. Initially, luck did not favor him at all, and it was believed that he lost a significant amount of money while playing poker. However, the addiction to poker grew to such an extent that he sold his collection of guns for $750 and put it all into poker. Once he had the money to play, Dan embarked on the path of poker, and this time luck also showed him favor. You will be amazed to know that Dan won $7,750 in just one day, starting with a mere $750. After winning $10,000, he took the next flight to Las Vegas to play poker at higher stakes. His obsession with his luxurious life led Dan to face death once. This happened when Dan continued partying for 5 days straight, and during this time, he also continuously took drugs. Due to the overdose of drugs, he started experiencing anxiety. However, the surprising thing is that despite taking such a high dosage of drugs, the doctor was amazed at how Dan managed to survive. This incident brought a significant transformation in Dan's life because, while learning from this tragedy, he imposed a restriction on using drugs.